The best way to explore a new city is to connect with the people living in it. Vibrant communities with stories untold. This is Next Stop Nebraska. Today on Next Stop, we're headed over to Prairie Brewing Company in Grand Island, a brewery that believes that craft beer is an attitude and flavor favors the bold. We're meeting up with Alex Briner, one of the owners and head brewer, right here at Prairie Pride.
So I've been wanting to really get a map with, one of those maps that you see in
and see
breweries
where people
put the pins on.
You should.
Because it's all over the country, not just all over the country, but it's all over the world. So
yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
I think breweries attract people from all over, and that's what's so amazing. And it's like this whole vibe. I feel like you're part of a club, like when you are, brewery hopping or whatever you want to call it. I love going to breweries. We have a couple of your brews here.
Yeah,
so explain these to me.
What I'm drinking, this is our Out West Session IPA. So I like hoppy beers, but I also like to drink a lighter beer. So a Session IPA is kind of my go-to when I'm here. This is one of my favorites. Clear, crisp, really easy drinking, lower alcohol, and it's got just enough hop bitterness and hop aroma. The two beers that you've got here, we've got a blood orange beer that's on top of our Out West Session IPA that I'm trying. So this is the first one. This is the first time we've ever tried it. So
we're trying this for the first time, right?
Yeah,
we're trying this for the first time. So this is a mix of the two beers?
Yeah, so I like to make a beer mimosa where you take our pale ale and you add our orange juice. Well, we brewed a blood orange wheat beer that is really strong in the orange category. This is just a pilot batch, so first time we ever tried it.
How often are you guys trying new flavors?
All the time.
Is that fun for you?
Yeah, we love it. So we've got a big system that we brew all our big popular brands like Barn Burn and Wild Prairie and Islander Porter. But we've also got a small batch system that's only brews about 50 gallons of beer at a time. So that's 10 times smaller. Mm-hmm. So this is a 15-barrel brew system, which means I can brew about 500 gallons of beer at a time. I brew one batch at a time in a day, and it uses all three vessels. Then I'll move it over to the whirlpool. And a lot of breweries don't have a separate whirlpool. A lot of times it's built into the boil kettle, but I use a separate whirlpool so that I can do two batches in one day. And this is where the beer is actually being made. Honestly, I'm called a brewer. I make beer, but really what I'm doing is making sugar water and creating a really good environment for yeast to live in and create beer for me. It hasn't gotten old for me. I still wake up every day super pumped about coming to work and, chasing my dream.